An impressive crowd there, no question. In the meantime, President Trump under fire for comments he made last night in North Carolina. He said people should mail in their ballots and then go to the polls to vote.
Let them send it in and let them go vote. And if their system's as good as they say it is, then obviously they won't be able to vote.
Essentially, President telling people to vote twice to test the election system. Channel 11's Rick Earl spoke to a woman who runs the elections in Pennsylvania. Rick, she had a much different take on this.
Much different indeed, David. I sat down with the Secretary of the Commonwealth today for a wide-ranging interview on the upcoming election, and I asked her about President Trump's comments last night. Secretary Kathy Boockvar, who oversees elections in Pennsylvania, had a strong reaction to the president's suggestion that voters should mail in ballots first and then head to the polls and try to vote again in person in an attempt to test the system. Here's what she told me.
Needless to say, this is not the message that we're sending. Nobody should vote twice. Nobody should try to vote twice. We all have one fundamental vote that we should all exercise once and once only.
And in Pennsylvania, voting twice is a third-degree felony. Today, the president attempted to walk it back, saying his comments were misinterpreted, and he only wants voters to double-check that their ballots have been counted if they vote by mail. Now, the secretary went on to tell me she's confident that even with an expected record number of mail-in ballots, counties across the state of Pennsylvania will be ready for Election Day. David?
All right, Rick, thank you very much. It's going to be very interesting to see what President Trump says about this when he comes to Latrobe in just a couple of hours. In the meantime, let's get an update on today's poll question. And we asked the number one topic, what is the number one topic for you, other than voting, that you want President Trump to talk about tonight? Right now, most of you said violent crime. And we encourage you to keep voting in the WPXI News app.